Hey there everyone! Firstly, I just want to quickly say sorry that I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I've been kind of busy, but it's all good because I have a bunch of awesome videos planned out. But anyway, let's start right here. Today I'm going to be introducing UK-based hardcore punk band Feed the Rhino. Feed the Rhino consists of a drummer, vocalist, two guitarists and bassists, so a very standard formation, and they formed in 2009. From 2009 to the release of their debut album Mr. Red Eye in 2010, the band didn't really do a great deal. However, once they released their debut, they played a ton of gigs, started touring all over the show, and really built a very big live reputation. And this was because of their absurdly loud frontal assault of a show. From the word go, they were a force to just be reckoned with, and I actually found out about them on the live front too, and they seriously impressed me. They had a crazy amount of energy on stage, a frontman who really wasn't afraid to get stuck in the crowd, climb up on bars, amps, whatever. Another thing I loved about their show is that everyone, from the drummer to the frontman, gave it their absolute all, so it was the kind of show where you really just don't know where to look. Needless to say, they made a great impression on all the people they played to for the most part. Musically, this band are like a hardcore punk band, like I said, at heart. However, they are not in any way cliche. The band's debut album turned out to be an absolute riff-filled beast that took inspiration from everything from Every Time I Die to AC/DC. This album really did display some killer riffs, and the production sounded so thick and pummeling, it was really nice. They also displayed some very delicate and almost beautiful moments, such as the songs Sitting Ducks and Empty Mirrors. These tracks created an atmosphere, and the two songs basically went from a really beautiful guitar-driven intro to a super intense crashing high at the end. And I must say, both tracks sounded great. However, for the most part, this album is just filled with riff after riff after riff after riff. Some notably great riffs are ones like Caller of the Town, Mr. Red Eye, one for the Ponces, the Butchers. However, having said that, all the tracks on here really are great, and it was an incredibly cohesive record. Another thing to note is that most of the tracks had amazing use of both guitars. Many times on the album, underneath the riff, the other guitar would be playing a very rich, high-pitched melody that would be soaked in reverb, and it really added a nice atmosphere to the mix. Earlier this year, they dropped their second album, which was another riff beast. It had some of the band's best material on it, and it felt like they stepped up on the songwriting. I could go through this album, but quite honestly, it's very similar to the first. Sound-wise, you catch my drift. Since that first show, I have caught Feed the Rhino at nearly every London gig since, and they have never ever failed to impress. Every time, it's just an incredibly loud, aggressive, ear-pummeling show. And the craziest thing is that every time I see them, I feel like they're getting better and better and better. These guys are definitely ones to watch. If you get a chance to see them, whip it up, because at this point, tickets shouldn't be that expensive. Another thing I love about these guys is that they have two incredibly different feels and sides to their band. On record, they construct very well planned out, thought out songs with a lot of beauty and a lot of aggression to them. However, on the live front, it's straight out, all in aggression. They play louder than most bands to really add effect, and combined with the band's riffs and energy, it always feels like the entire room could just collapse at any second. I also saw them supporting Gallows 2 nights ago, hint hint. On a side note, I just want to quickly say I wasn't going to do an introductory video for this band because I felt they were a little bit big, but then again, I love these guys, and they aren't that big a band. So, what the hell, right? Anyway, I'll leave links to various things Rhino related down below. Again, please check these guys out, and if you enjoyed the video, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys and gals later.